I got here my dude, Job, who is president of the Heart of Job Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Job to the studio. Job, man, great to see you, man. But first things first, bro, you got J's on. Man, tell me about your background. How'd you get to the point of rocking J's looking like this, man?
Man, you know, I come from a basketball background, man. And now I just use my feet for doing the Lord's work, running around doing what he has me do, man. So
that's smooth, man. You are silk, bro. You are. Now, I used to play ball. What would you play ball in high school? Did you play college ball?
Nah, just in high school, a little bit of start in college, but I found another calling, so that's what I'm doing now.
Now, man, the name of your foundation is the Heart of Job. Man, I mean, that's so deep. I mean, it's rooted. I mean, talk to us a little bit about the Heart of Foundation, but talk to us about, I mean, the Heart of Job, but talk to us about what's in your heart, period.
Man, what's in my heart is just giving back to the youth and the communities and the people that really need the help, finding the resources of the people that have it and giving it to the people that need it.
Wow.
Kind of like a modern day Robin Hood type of situation, but, you know, just with people that really want to give back. So
okay, so why the ones who don't have it, man? Did you grow up like that, or?
Yeah, man, I really grew up in a poverty area, man. Columbus, Ohio, a lot of violence. My mother, you know, actually had a hard time with me growing up, you know, so we just had to go through, you know, the struggles, and now I didn't want to have other people go through it. So what it is now, I'm, you know, here in California, and now God's got me doing the same for others, you know, trying to make sure that they can have a chance before they get too far. I kind of, up until 24 years old, I didn't start doing music until I was 24, where I really didn't get a chance to know what I was supposed to be doing or know what my purpose was. So my job now is to help capture youth from 12 years old up to 24 and just make sure that, you know, I give them a positive outlook on life.
Well, man, you're really good at this, though. I mean, talk to us a little bit about the music side of the Heart of Job Foundation.
Well, the music side is about a development program where we teach, you know, self-esteem, financial literacy, and music
hold on right there, though. So it's just, I mean, you're talking about self-esteem.
Yeah.
I mean, in the hood, I mean, there's this false self-esteem, right? I mean, if you're rocking these, it gives you a kind of, J's, it gives you some kind of self-esteem, but, you know, when that girl comes by, it's a hard fall.
Yeah.
But there's no self-esteem like Jesus giving you self-esteem, right? Are you? Right. I mean, are you telling these kids about Jesus? What was going on?
Man, I'm telling them about the story of Job, which is where, you know, I came from, and I'm also letting them know that you can get to the paradise, which is the part that I'm in now. So now that I'm in that paradise part, I'm just giving it back, you know, on a daily basis.
Take them to paradise, baby. Now, that's wild. I mean, literally, Job is like, I think he was from the hood, man, because, I mean, the devil was up in there. He lost everything. It was like the hood, right? I mean, I grew up in the hood, so I know what that's like. But, I mean, these kids with not just living in poverty, but, man, one of the toughest things that I found and have come to realize about the hood is the poverty mentality.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit about a poverty mentality.
Well, the poverty mentality is what really holds you down and doesn't let you know that you can actually, you know, achieve the dreams that you might have had when you was in elementary school. And, you know, my job is to help foster and bring that back to life, you know, to the older high school age, middle school age students and children. And just give everyday life and, you know, let them know that somebody is there for them on a daily basis. And if not through me, then I'm finding resources to be able to help, you know, bring that to life.
Now, this is wild, man. Go ahead. They love you, dude, because you're dope. Now, this is unique. This is rare. But how did you get to the point where you're like, I want to help somebody else? Because oftentimes people can't even help themselves.
As I was growing up, I learned by different people in the street that was actually trying to help and give back. So it might be that OG, you know, around the corner that, you know, didn't want you to go that wrong path, or, you know, a friend that had a car when I was going to high school and didn't necessarily want to go every day, that was like, man, I'll come and pick you up and go. So, you know, I just kind of took that, and I just want to be able to give that to them every day. You know?
Now, you said this crazy gangster kind of word, in the hood, paradise.
Right.
I mean, gangster's paradise is one thing, but I mean, you're talking about a different kind of paradise, right? I mean, you're talking about heaven, but you're talking about heaven being able to be here on earth. And I'm convinced, man, that they can find that through your program. I mean, tell us some of your goals.
Well, my goals is to be able to help take the youth on adventures and to places that they didn't think. As far as like we go take trips to Musicians Institute, we go to bigger studios, we travel to other parts of the nation and the world. We're going to Chicago and we're helping give back there so they can see the pay it forward type of situation.
Right.
Because it's not all about what you receive, and sometimes it's about what you're giving, and know that God is always going to be a part of that and love that part about you and your heart. So my job is to be able to make that.
Man. I think one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had when I was coming out of this poverty mentality is I learned this, that the same way that you give is the same way that you receive.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are just so stingy.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't receive some of the greatest things that God has, is because I'm convinced that it is better to give than to receive, but it's the same manner, man. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love your heart, man. When did all this come about, man? Did you just wake up one day and you're like, this is it?
Man, to be truthful, that is it. I was
you're dope, man.
I was driving back from Ohio to California, actually in January, this January, and God woke me up and said, go look for theheartofjob.com. And I looked for theheartofjob.com, and it was available, and your now name is Job. So, you know, I switched over, you know, my whole career, just the path that I was going, the music, the style that I was given, and now we just bringing positivity and uplifting, and the music is all about, you know, places you can go, and making sure that, you know, I stay with that from now on, you know, so.
Man, that's incredible. Bro, so literally, I mean, you're driving from Ohio to Inglewood. Let's be real. You're from Inglewood. You're going to Inglewood, and you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden, like from heaven, bloop, literally, that's how it went down?
That's exactly how it was.
Bro, that belongs in the Bible, bro. Like, seriously, so this is like God's idea.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'm telling you, if it's God's idea, then there's guaranteed success in this foundation, because nothing can stop what God has birthed, man. Man, thanks for being here, bro. I love you so much, man, and congratulations. Hey, look, before we kick it over, I want you to look into that camera, and I want you to talk to that young man in the hood who might need some hope.
Okay. Well, I want to say to the person that's looking for a way out that God and Jesus is the way out, and if you put him first and reach into your soul and know that the dreams that you have and the places that you're trying to go are attainable. And the people around you can help you get there. And whether it's your friends, whether it's, you know, the person out on the street, you can always learn from them people to be able to get into a better place. And I'm here to tell you that from my story that is the truth.
Man, incredible, bro. Incredible.